the one I love, the one I love. They know the one I love.
All right, this is Danny Munoz Fit. Her post says, my top 4 deep core exercises that transform me from this to this. Okay, so when you look at Danny's before and after transformation, you see she lost a lot of fat. That's calorie deficit. That's done through eating less, moving more, and also through, recomping through progressive overload and eating ample protein. So yeah, how she got from this to this was through doing a lot of exercise, getting strong all over, getting her whole entire body strong, losing a lot of fat in the process. Those 4 deep core exercises she showed, it's funny. The deep core, here's how we explained it back in the day. We called it the inner core unit. And it was kind of you think of a pressurized cylinder. On the top of the cylinder, you have your diaphragm. The bottom, you have your pelvic floor. On the front side, you have your TVA, your transversus abdominis, and on the back side, you have your multifidus. It's a cool way of explaining things. It doesn't really hold up under scrutiny. My buddy Jordan Mendegucci, he's a researcher out of Spain. He busted that misconception many, many years ago in a guest article on my blog on BretContreras.com. But I digress. Glute marches mainly work the glutes. You don't get much core activation there. Dead bugs work the abdominals well. That is definitely the best exercise out of the 4 for working the abdominals, but it doesn't work the abdominals as well as hanging leg raises, weighted crunches, straight leg sit-ups, dragon flags, ab wheel rollouts. The third exercise, the bear plank hold, that's not going to work core that much. That works kind of a lot of muscles to stay in place, but nothing activates to a very high degree. And then the last one, the bird dog, it works like opposing lat erector and glute in a diagonal fashion. We used to call it the serape effect, but this stuff doesn't matter that much. This is stuff physical therapists like to talk about. I'm not saying this stuff isn't important, but in strength training, you do all the big lifts, you get strong at all the big lifts. Yes, you can do core exercises, have at it, but that's not what changes your physique. What changes your physique is getting freakishly strong at the big basics, getting down to a much lower body fat level, which requires you to lose solely fat for weight loss and hold on to your muscle. We've known that spot reduction is a myth since the 90s, but it keeps persisting. So Danny probably knows this. She was just using clickbait. Say you're overweight, you want to lose weight, you keep eating the same diet, and you do a bunch of ab exercises. It won't change your physique at all. You might build a little bit of ab muscle underneath all the fat, but the fat will stay there. I'm Bret Contreras, aka the Glute Guy.